Hi, I am Dr. Miriam Ting, board certified periodontist at Think Oral Implants and Periodontics. Today we have with us Ms. Jillian Michaels, a fitness trainer and certified nutritionist. Hi, Jillian. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, I have a few questions for you. What is your oral care routine? Why do you think it's important? And any suggestions how to encourage someone to improve their oral health?
Okay. All right, I'm ready. My oral care routine, I have an electric toothbrush and I do the whole like 2 minutes, but it buzzes. So it tells me like when to move. It's like an idiot proof toothbrush. It tells me like when to move the toothbrush around my mouth. I have those little like pick things that you can put in between your teeth. I love those. I should do the actual floss more. I'm embarrassed to say that my teeth are really close together. So sometimes it kind of like to get it in there, it kind of I can like make your gums bleed, which is gross. So I use the little pick, the toothpick thing to floss. And I have a tongue scraper. I love my tongue scraper. And then if I'm out in the world and I am drinking something like coffee or tea or red wine, I have these little wisps that I carry along with me, and I'll like go to the bathroom and brush my teeth real quick because I don't want my teeth to get super stained. Um, let's see. I see my dentist is kind of intense, so I see him every 4 months. Like most people do the whole like every 6, but I go every 4 for a cleaning. Uh, okay. Why do I think it's important? Well, my oral care, obviously, I don't want root canals. I don't want fillings. I don't want massive dentistry work. I don't. But I remember years ago, I actually ended up doing a campaign with, I believe it was like Oral B. And I remember learning that the plaque in your mouth can actually be linked to heart disease. And
Oh, yes.
I can't remember the mechanism now, but I do remember that fact. And it scared the hell out of me. So I am very diligent about getting the plaque off of my teeth and taking care of my teeth. And to be quite honest, I mean, what's the motivation? Well, if aesthetics aren't enough to keep you motivated, right? And your health isn't enough to keep you motivated, because like who doesn't want clean teeth? Who doesn't want fresh breath? Who, like, I don't even understand how there could be a lack of motivation, because we know it affects your overall health. We know it affects the look of your face, which if you can have clean teeth, why wouldn't you? Right? And it's like, why would you not want to put your best foot forward and have fresh breath when you're talking to people? So to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. How did I do, Doc? How are my answers?
You're great. I love your answers. Everyone should do what you do. And
Thank
then,
you.
yes. So, how do you think you can, like, for someone that is not motivated, what suggestions do you have to motivate them? Oh, yes, it's
I mean,
maybe
here's the thing. Here's where they're gonna get motivated. When they end up in your office with a $5,000 bill, not to, no offense, but it's like,
dental
that's
implants.
preventable, right? Like, come on, that's preventable. So I just think of people can get lazy with the flossing or the this or the that, but it's like when I end up in your office with an insane bill because I didn't take care of my teeth with routine maintenance, like, why? You know what like, why? All of this is preventable, and it's not hard to prevent it. It's not like you've got to make a sacrifice or spend money or do extra work. It's easy to do. So I would simply say, listen, if you do this, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to present yourself better. If you don't, you compromise your health, you run the risk of really like expensive dental work. And
Mhm.
dental insurance is not great. Like, not to sound like a jerk, but like I have it. I don't even know what it's good for. I never ever use it.
Okay.
Never. I never use it's like it's never any good. Like the deductibles through the roof or whatever. Like, take care of your teeth. You know what I mean? Like Why would you not? I don't understand. When someone fights with me about fitness, I get that they're like, I'm overwhelmed. I don't have the time. I don't like working out. But brushing your teeth, how hard is that? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a very simple step that can not only improve your health, but also boost your confidence.
Mhm.
And confidence is sexy.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. How about gum disease? What are your thoughts on gum disease?
I don't know enough, but I know I don't want it. It's like, I don't want it. So to me, it's like, if I can prevent all this stuff by getting my teeth cleaned with regular maintenance and taking care of my teeth when I'm not at the dentist, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? I don't want gum disease, period. You could tell me all the risk factors that come along with it, but just, I don't want anything with the word disease at the end of it,
Mhm.
period. It's a pass for me.
How do you relate motivation to brush your teeth every day in terms of fitness? Like, the discipline behind that. How would you be able to relate that?
Sure. I mean, with fitness, you got to ask people, okay, give yourself some perspective, right? Like, if you are consistent with your fitness routine and you achieve the fitness goals you've set for yourself, how will the quality of your life improve, right?
Hmm.
And that's I say it's easy to identify, but to be honest, you guys sometimes have to help somebody identify with or like figure out like, okay, this is my why. I'll feel more comfortable being intimate with my partner. I'll feel, physically strong, which will transcend into being more confident at the office. I'll be a role model for my kids. Like you can give people these whys. I would help them really identify like how will you feel knowing that teeth look good, your breath is fresh. I mean, I'm sorry, there is a certain public perception to that, right? Like when you take care of yourself, you're telling other people like I value myself, I take care of myself. And who's going to respect you and value you if you don't do that? And it's sort of like showing someone that honestly you have self-respect and it sets a precedent. I know that sounds crazy and like it's a stretch, but it really isn't. When you see someone that doesn't take care of themselves, immediately you're like, oh, they must have poor confidence, or they must not truly believe in their potential to achieve greatness because they're not even engaging in these simple steps to manage their health. It says a lot. And so I would say these simple steps say a lot about who you are. Take them.
Mhm. And my patients always ask me what they should eat that might help them improve their oral health, improve their gum health. Do you have any advice for them?
I would certainly say what they shouldn't eat. Be like,
That'll
you
work
know,
too.
yeah, like how about no soda, no juice, no sugar gum, no candies and all that garbage. No, none of that. I mean, now I would imagine foods with calcium would probably be good. Foods that support your healthy tissue, vitamins and minerals, nutrient rich food, fiber rich foods that probably I wouldn't know enough about this to be honest because I haven't done my homework, but I would imagine that cruciferous vegetables would inherently help kind of clean the teeth. But I think that sugar would be an obvious no. I remember that from childhood. It was like, no, don't eat a ton of sugar and drink soda and all that crap. It causes tooth decay. That to me would be the no, the obvious no.
Okay, what are your thoughts about people who would rather spend money on like vacations, a Gucci bag, as opposed to spending money on their teeth?
Is there such a person? How? I don't even understand that to answer it for you. I cannot even. If you've got the money for a Gucci bag, I would hope you would have the money for both. And I would imagine that you could certainly, I guess it's priorities, but like I can't even speak to it because it's so foreign to me. To
Mhm.
me, it's like, this is my vessel, and I get this one vessel for this one life, for my whole life. And I want it to last as long as possible and give me the best quality of life. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I don't even understand how you could prioritize anything above
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. So, would if any way to change someone's priority if their health is not on the top?
I think it just goes back to the stakes, right? Helping them recognize the benefits and recognize the downside of, quite honestly, just not
Well,
being healthy, spending a ton of money, and I mean, it's like, it's just, this one's so tough for me. It doesn't
well,
even require work. I don't even know how it'd be so hard to incentivize somebody at their
uh, sometimes, like for example, gum disease is silent, so a lot of times you
Mm,
may not think it's a problem.
I
So
understand.
yes, so when they hear that it's a problem, they're like, it doesn't hurt. So why can't I spend the money on my vacation instead? You know? So
Oh,
yeah, so it's not
yeah,
that it's hurting. Like if it's a toothache, of course that's a no-brainer, right? But if it's something
yes.
silent that you don't, you may not even realize is there, and so you
Then
don't know if you should take care of it, or
then
you,
but see, the way you're explaining it to me, that's how I would explain it to them.
oh,
And then
oh,
I would explain to them what the stakes are. Just like people come to me and they're like, "But you could be healthy at any size." I'm like, "That's not true. It's just not true." And then then I explain the facts to them. It's like, you could be beautiful, you could be worthy, you could be lovable, you could be smart, you could be deserving, but healthy? No. At one point or another, that fat is going to plant itself between your organs, in your organs, and here's what it's going to do to your health, right? And then I can teach them that. And that is where, as the expert, you have the ability to teach them that.
thank you, Jillian. Thank you for your time. This was very interesting discussion we have. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.